Hey guys, you're here for the love of tech, and we are taking a look at another camera comparison between the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Can this year difference in software and ingenuity actually make a difference? Apple really change anything? I mean, we got another 12 megapixel 3-lens camera system. It looks identical. So what's the point? What is the difference? Does it even matter? We basically have a device that is the same design. We have a bigger battery and a Pro Motion screen. So without further ado, I give to you the iPhone 13 Pro Max versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max camera comparison. Let's see how it goes. All you need is love. Love is all you need. Don't copyright strike me, Beatles. So looking at this, all you need is love. The colors right out the gate on the 13 Pro. My computer screen's over there. Right out the gate, the 13 Pro Max has brighter, more vivid colors. The yellow, let's just look at the yellow. I'm not even gonna do a zoomy zoom. I'm just looking at the yellow with my eyeballs. The yellow 13 Pro Max is deeper, richer, more mustardy. The other one kind of looks like a watered down mustard. So the software is doing something. There is a difference between last year and this year. Let's acknowledge that right now. Even though we're on the same camera system, the same everything of everything, it still looks better. Looking at picture 2, how to crack the strange. What a weird photo. I don't know what this building is about. I don't know what they do. I do know that both of these pictures look practically identical to me. We're gonna go ahead and I'm going to zoom in on Welcome to Fear City on both of them, and from what I can see is the resolution on them, it's both phenomenal. I don't see any pixelating that is like crazy. It looks like it's given us the actual photo, so that's pretty cool. It's a tie if you ask me, but this one is a little different. I'm interested to see what the results are. This is a lot of big skies, so let's go ahead and let's put the skies next to each other. Do we see a difference? Yeah, we see a difference. The iPhone 13 Pro Max's sky is a deeper, stronger blue by just a little bit. Like, I can barely tell the difference, but I can tell. So now we're gonna go ahead and do a little zoom action, and we're gonna zoom in on Easy Does It Again, and we already know that the 13 Pro Max at this distance, not activating telephoto, gives us a very pixelated image. So Easy Does It Again, far distance, not using zoom, totally pixelated. So if you want to get a good photo on that, 12 megapixels zoomed up like that ain't gonna do it. But don't go anywhere, because I'm gonna put a comparison on the 13 Pro Max to my Z Fold 3. That video is coming up. If not, I'm gonna link it somewhere, because I'm gonna launch some camera comparison videos. Watch out, people. Looking at the iPhone 12 Pro Max, we're gonna go ahead and look at this weird little alien guy. I don't know what's going on. I felt wrong for looking at it. I don't know if that's like somebody's boobie, or if that's a pregnant alien, or if they're just bloated, and I don't know. It was a really weird image. And I came across it. St. Petersburg, where I'm hailing from currently at the moment. It's very artsy, it's very trendy, it's very hipsterish. A lot of artists are flocking here, which is making our city phenomenal, and these murals are the result of it. Now, this photo, I can't really tell much of a difference. Again, I think if we were to look at the yellows, and I'm just picking yellow because I like to pick a color and focus on it, and I think the yellows are pretty consistent. The yellow on the 12 Pro Max is definitely a little bit bit softer and not as strong compared to the 13. So it is staying consistent as far as that is going. Let's go ahead and look at this weird, she looks like, she doesn't look weird, she actually looks pretty now that I look at it. It's a very lovely lady. Looks like a little flower there, little hair flowing, looks like some seeds or something floating around. I don't know, kernels of corn, lights. Someone else would know. I don't know what that is. It's weird, but here it is. I took the picture, got some sky in there. Again, staying very, very consistent. Look at the sky on the 12 Pro Max. You can see chemtrails up there, so I think it's pretty cool that it got some chemtrails, whereas the 13 did not. Don't know if they disappeared. I typically take the photos like back to back, but there are no chemtrails up there on the 13 Pro Max, but only on the 12 Pro Max. So not really much difference to point out there. And we're gonna go ahead and go to Black Lives Matter. Wonderful community message city. I love that I live in a city that has stuff like this, that Black lives do matter, and it is not just something said, it's part of the community, it's part of where we live. So really, really glad about that. Taking a look at the blues, because there's got a lot of blue here. Blue sky, darker on the 13 Pro Max. Blue mural, definitely darker, more richer, but isn't wrong. Which one of these is more accurate? I don't remember. I can't tell you. Now it's coming down to which one you prefer the most. Which one do you want to look at? Which color do you favor? Which one speaks to you just a little bit more because they're very identical? That's what we have to decide. Personally, I'm gonna go for the 13 Pro Max. I think the image looks better. This next photo, I'm not gonna tell you which camera took which photo. I want you to take a look at this, and I want you to go to the comments and tell me which photo came from which camera. Photo A, where did it come from? Photo B, where did it come from? You let me know, 007, which phone took which photo. Photo A, photo B. Let me know, comments below. I can't wait to read. One thing that I do want to mention that I didn't mention in the last camera comparison is when I took that last photo, I was at 3x zoom. So just letting you know, 3x zoom, maybe to help you decide which is which. We will zoom in on the photo a little bit. So let's go ahead and just zoom in on the eye. That has no underneath it. So let's just zoom in, and now that we can see that and we can see the colors, we can tell photo A, photo B. Which one took which photo? Comment below. Let me know. What are you gonna win? You win bragging rights. That's the best prize at all. Saying I win because I know everything and I'm amazing. It's the best. So we are going to go ahead and launch into the pool scene. So this is a pool that is getting built in my life, and I'm super excited about it. So the first photo, the 12 Pro Max, was taken at nighttime with nighttime mode activated, the regular lens, no wide angle. We're gonna get to that just a moment. Now, the next photo, 13 Pro Max, guess what? Legit, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I feel took a way better photo than the 13 Pro Max. That is nighttime mode. So there's no advancements here. Nothing exciting happened here. So just keep in mind, newer isn't always better, especially when it comes to some of these features. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at nighttime mode, wide angle activated. So that means we're getting a much wider of an angle. Oh, look at that. 12 Pro Max, it basically disappeared. Like there's no nighttime mode activated on wide angle. So I think that might be a new or enhanced feature on the 13 Pro Max. If nighttime wide angle photography is your jam, you're gonna wanna go for the 13 Pro Max. However, I have a feeling it ain't gonna matter. Who the hell needs it? Who wants it? It's a feature on a phone full of features, but we don't really need it, so nobody cares. Now, this is what the photo looks like in the dark. Great news. They both look identical. Nothing to really write home about, so that does kind of make me feel good. Now, this is, if you've watched my other camera comparison of the iPhone 13s, which you can find right here. This is a photo I had, my little lightning cable was sticking up right here. That's what you're seeing. And it's amazing because the 13 did not take, in my opinion, as good of a photo as the 12 Pro Max did. So just point that out. When we zoom in on the lightning cable, I feel that the 12 Pro Max took a better picture and zoomed in and focused on the lightning connector way better. But overall, I think the 13 Pro Max took a better image when we put them side by side. Definitely took a better photo, hands down. But the lightning connector, you can see it way better on the 12 Pro Max. So again, newer isn't always better. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna meet the child. And I wanted to show this to you because these are both Pro devices. So let me go ahead and show you the child. If you see my other camera comparisons, you've already met the child. So there he is, a super cute little guy. And you see his little hand is reaching up and he's like one with the force. He's like the super cute little child and I love him. Thank you, Mom. It was a birthday present. Thank you. Love the child. You can see the hand clearly on both of these images. You can see the hand better on the 13 Pro Max. If you look, right, look at this. It basically is a macro shot activated by the lens. I'm super close to the subject. So I'm basically like this, right? Like taking the picture, trying to get super close. So some little macro photography is activating on the 13 Pro Max, doing this weird camera jump thing. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. I wish there was some sort of indicator that would let me know that it was activating that mode. Right now it's not, and it's a little sad. But the actual image on the 13 Pro Max, way better as compared to the 12 Pro. Next thing I want to go ahead and do is just do a quick side-by-side selfie analysis. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a regular portrait shot, both devices all at the same time. If you put them up side by side, they look like I'm staring at each other. So looking at this photo is actually cracking me up a little bit, but they're both so good and they're both doing such a great job on the bokeh that I don't think we can be mad at either of these photos. I mean, I think they look amazing. They look great. They're doing their job exactly what we need them to do. So looking at this side by side, you know, as far as the selfie camera, I don't think that there's like an amazing clear 12 Pro Max. Not as good as the 13 Pro Max. Looking at this, the 13 is crazy clear. And if you look at the edge of my glasses, I guess depends on where you're looking. If you zoom in on that, they actually have finally fixed this. Glass detection, it just usually, and Android's known for this, just cuts off the glasses if it's on an angle and it looks absolutely horrible, kind of stupid. So this is looking really good. I'm crazy impressed right there. Just a couple little minor differences that are really making a difference that tell me, hey, the 13 Pro Max or the 13, because ideally it should be the exact same hardware and software, is the better route to go if you are looking to upgrade. If you already have a 12 Pro Max and you're thinking to yourself, I need the newer, bigger, better camera, it's waiting for you. It's right there. It is a very, very small upgrade. It's not a giant difference. By no means does the 12 Pro Max take a bad photo, because up until a month ago, the 12 Pro Max was like one of the kings of selfie photos, one of the kings of point and shoot cameras. So it still is super solid. Don't discount it at all. Thank you for watching. For the love of tech, like, comment, subscribe, share my content with your friends and family on social media. If you've made it this far in the video, get the f out of here. Till next time, namaste.